Hi and welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca and I am very excited for this parcel today. This actually arrived on last Thursday, and I've been so good and not opened it until I could do a video on it. But the pain was real, I'm telling you. I'm pretty sure it was Melissa. I've not actually checked whether it was Melissa since I mentioned this painting in my weapon chat. But she posted on the group a painting that was due out by Diamond Art Club on their release week before last. It would have been, so Saturday before last. That Megan may have liked it. Well, I fell in love with it, and it is the right one. You know, when I didn't look at the picture and I was like, oh, please tell me there's been no mistake with shipping. Cosmic Trip. This is by Becca Tyndall, and as soon as I saw it, I mean, this is the sneak peek that you're going to get. As soon as I saw it, I was like, never mind, Megan, I want to do this painting. And I did manage to snag one. It kept going out of stock and in stock and out of stock and in stock. But I did manage to get one. I didn't manage to put any discount codes that I could have used in or anything like that. It was just a matter of put it in my cart and check out as quick as possible. But I'm so excited to do this one. I haven't been this excited for a painting. Now, don't get me wrong, I love every single painting in my stash, and there are many that I, you know, as soon as it's picked, I'm like, oh yeah, I look forward to doing that one. But I think the last time I got this giddy about doing a painting was Mr. Quackers from Diamond Art Studio UK. I am so excited to do this painting. Because of that, there's the sticker. Let's see, you might be able to see this a little bit clearer, though of course you'll see the actual painting itself in a minute. Yeah, I haven't been this excited since Mr. Quackers to do a painting. So this one is actually going to push in the line. It is going to be my next large painting that I do. I am very close to finishing Vivian Fox. I did a little bit more on the whip and chat yesterday, and I'm hoping to be able to get that finished in the next evening, maybe two. Hopefully in the next evening, and I will be kitting this up ready to go as soon as I have finished Vivian Fox. That's my extreme. I normally will de-kit a large painting before I kit up my next one. I'm missing that step, but I will finish it. So we do get the Diamond Art Club toolkit in this one. This is one of their newer toolkits. So, well, that is actually empty. So we get the tray with the little stopper that they do. You get some washi tape. This one says love on it. You get the wax. You do get a cover minder. However, mine doesn't have the magnets stuck on it anymore. They've come off. You get a 4-placer. I think that's a 7. Yeah, 7-placer. I've got a green pen with a green squishy. I've got some baggies, and then I've got some tweezers with Diamond Art Club written on them. So we'll pop that one aside. Many of those bits I think will go to Megan's school or be passed on. I might throw the washi tape in with my other stuff. The reason I've bought it is for this. The artist of this, Becca, I think she actually went on to the Diamond Art Club Facebook group. She is 26, I think, and she does a lot with, I think she said she did a lot with spray art as well as with acrylics, if I remember rightly, though I did see this about a week ago. This is a large painting, so this is 65 by 98. So I am going to struggle to get it all in shot at once. It is a square painting. Oh, it has 64 different colours. I'm actually thinking case-wise, my case with 70 bottles I'm actually using for my Carrot Art painting, my Vivian Fox painting. Okay, I'll have to think about it, but I'm definitely kitting this up. So, say 64 colours. We do have some ABs. Diamond Art Club use their own code. So we've got 4 ABs, but then we also have their iridescent diamond. Boy, oh, look at that already. It's the colour. It's the colour in this. I know there is a lot of black and there is a lot of 939. I think 939 is actually the bigger one. But look at the colour that is mixed in with that. This is absolutely stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. And because of all the background, that is really, really going to pop. I think I might start at this end, because even though that doesn't have a lot of the black, I do find that with paintings like in this size, because that's the top and that's the bottom, I will work on the shorter edge and work my way up. So I will actually work on this on its side. So I'll be working on it this way. Now I could start from either way, but I feel like this doesn't have as much as the colour and the drama. It has some, but I think finishing on this section with the colour, the drama, all the brightness will be the nicest way to sort of finish it. And I like to start with, I suppose, the more subdued. Now, I did notice somebody mention in, look at that though, just look at it. Sorry, I keep getting excited. I did notice somebody mention in relation to the symbols. So there is a symbol I need to watch out for. If you look, 310 is a dot, which they quite often use as a dot, and that's fine. But 939 is the dot with the line. Now here on the stickers, they look quite different. However, on the canvas, the actual line for 939 is thinner. And I'm trying to find a section that has both together so that you can see it. What's the easiest section to pull up that has both? Okay, so this has both. Is it going to be easy to pull up though? That's the question. It's a good job these canvases can take a bit of a bashing, isn't it? So, we actually have both in here. We have those 2 across the top and those 2 across the top are 939 and the others are 310. Now the line is extremely thin. Very, very thin. So much so that when you go here, these are actually all 939, but they do look a bit like the 310. Now I have very good overhead filming lights at the moment, so this is probably the clearest you will see it. But as soon as I go into the conservatory on an evening with my light pad underneath, I know that that line will hide. It will not look as clear. So I'm going to have to see how that works out when I actually get to it, but it is something I need to be very conscious of. is that the 939 symbol and the black symbol are extremely similar, especially when it comes to it being on the canvas. It's nowhere near as clear as on the stickers. There's just not as much clarity on that 939. There is a very slight shading difference in the background because one is a very dark blue and one is a black. But how clear that will be on a light pad might be the only downfall that I know for this painting, because other than that, this is just, it's glorious. I can't wait to do that as well though. That's what makes me think, do I start this end, because that looks stunning. But I also think there is a lot of excitement in colour on this end. Anyway, let's have a look at the diamonds. So we do get a bigger image on its sticker sheet. Can you see why it caught my attention? It caught a lot of people's attention because it did sell out. But yeah, other than that, the symbols look nice and clear. We have got quite a few letters on the other darker symbols, but somebody did mention that they put the wrong diamonds down on the 939 and the 310. So I'm very conscious to pay attention to that from the beginning. Their iridescent diamonds is what made me wonder, what is their iridescent? I think that's what they call them. They're actually the same diamonds that we had in our advent calendar for our 24-day advent. We actually put some of these diamonds in it. They are rhinestones. They're the clear rhinestones with the silver back. So that's what the iridescent ones are. It's nice to know. But let's have a look at how much of these darker colours we have. So 310, we have 4 pouches. 797, we have 3. 336, we have 3. 823, we have 7 pouches of 823. What's the symbol on that? Okay, so that's the letter P for Peter, so at least that's not a dot. 939, we have 5. So it's actually 823, the letter P, that we have quite a lot of. And I can see it all over the place when I do go looking around, so that makes sense. But look how we've got some of these pops of colour next to all this darker blues. We've got more lighter blues. We've got purple. We've of course got that iridescent. We've got an AB. So let's have a look. Iridescent is a lot of, so it is here all the way round the ring on the planet. It's around the 2 sides. So what looks like it's white on these 2 sides is the iridescent. The iridescent is this white colour looking, coming down this volcano of colour, and it is all integrated in the actual volcano part. It is scattered here on the top of the wave, so what you can see here as white is actually the iridescent, not this one, but these here are. It is dotted throughout the sky, so all these dots for the stars are actually the iridescent. A lot of these white light stars are primarily the iridescent as well, so the iridescent is dotted all the way through there. It is in turn dotted all the way over the bottom. So let me, just so you know where all the colours are. All this dotted, all these white dots that you see all the way over these dark colours, they are all primarily the iridescent. The likes of this star, the middle it's just a different colour on the outsides. It is dotted all in this there'll be a name for it, and I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but it is all in this sort of galaxy, Milky Way area. I was going to say black hole, but it's not a black hole because it's not black. It is also lining both of these columns. There is a line of the iridescent in those. Some of this white here isn't, this is actually 3865 in this one, but some of it in here is the iridescent, some of it here is the iridescent, that's the white again, but all these columns have it. So the iridescent is spread out throughout the whole painting. So the first AB 134, which is number 4, we have a little bit here, we have quite a bit here, we also have quite a bit in this one, little bits in this one, and this green here at the top, this is your AB green. There is also some AB green up here, and then there is also AB greens in the green further down. But look at some of these, but just as soon as you pop them next to some of the darker colours, they just go boop. Okay, then we've got some more exciting colours, pops of orange. Yeah, we have 129, which is a pale yellow. We've got some scatterings in here. This one didn't have any of the AB green, but it does have the yellow. This sand part, this is all AB yellow. There is a little bit up in the top, not a huge amount. There is a very small amount in these clusters of colour down the bottom as well. We've got more purples, blues, hot pink. Oh, we've got lime green. Love it. Love a bit of lime green in the painting. We have an AB in pink. AB pink. Where's that one? So we have a little bit scattered in sort of this column part. It's not all, the whole run isn't AB, but some of it is. It's a little scattering. It's a little scattering in the waves here, a little bit in the rays from the spaceships, a little bit in the spaceship itself as well. Trying to see all this colour in here. This mainly has the yellow and the green AB. So there's not as much of the pink AB, but there is a scattering throughout here. There is actually, in fact, the pink and the yellow is scattered in this sort of volcano slash looks like crystals as well. It's got a little bit of artist's interpretation. You could even say you're the artist of the diamond painting, so you can interpret whether you believe that to be crystals or an exploding volcano. The pink is actually in the ring of this planet as well. So not only have you got the iridescent, you have the pink AB. You also have number 1 AB, which is, where's the other AB? Where are you? Oh, here. It is a turquoise. I was looking for a paler blue. So this turquoise and this pink are both in the rings of this planet. For the turquoise, you then have some scatterings in here. Do we have scatterings across the top? This is where it's okay. We do have a few little scatterings in the top, not huge amounts. We actually have quite a bit in some of these columns. So for the column, inside of the column, we have some scattering of the blue here. We have quite a bit in the sky here. So we've actually got the blue, the pink and the yellow scattered throughout this beach one. This one we have the green and the pink, and a tiny bit of the yellow. In this one we just have the green, but we do have the blue in the columns. We have some of the blue scattered in this archway as well as in the columns, and then we have some more in the column there. I'm sure a lot more of this I will find as I'm going along. In relation to the bottom of the painting, if I just lift it up, I've got diamonds everywhere. To have a look at sort of, you know, the iridescent you can see because that is the white pretty much that is scattered throughout the whole bottom of the painting. But ABs wise, we do have some green here. We do have some pink in here. We also have some green and a little bit of yellow in here, green in here and in here. Green is the biggest one. Green, little bit of the yellow. Then we have some green with just one of the yellow in that bit. We have a little bit of the yellow and more of the pink on our little spacewalking astronaut. We have some more of the pink over here, and we have some pink scattered in with some of the stars. And then in this bottom corner, this last little hurrah, we do have some more of the green AB. I'm not seeing as much. Oh, there is a little bit actually. There is 4 little diamonds in that star of the blue AB. I knew I'd find more as I went along. They do often just put just a hint of it in places. So we do have a little bit of the blue AB on that star as well. But it's like your brain focuses from one diamond to another. In and across this sort of wave of colour, it's a bit like a reflection on a lake. We do have some of the blue scattered in here along with the iridescent. We have some of the pink here in the sort of just the edge of this sort of lava fall, if I can call it that. We have a scattering of the yellow, a scattering of the green, some more of the green. Do we have any of the others? We do have a little bit of the blue here, just 3. So yeah, it is scattered about. That is my preferred way of ABs being done. If I'm honest, I do like a scattering. I find it has more impact. But this and this is what drew me into this picture, no doubt whatsoever. Love all these bright colours mixed in with the black, well, the dark blue really, rather than the black. And I'm so excited to get this kitted up. So I'm actually going to film that video now. I'm going to go find myself some storage and get this bad boy kitted up, so as soon as I've finished a Vivian Fox I can get it done. Let me know if you managed to secure one for yourself, but I will pop a link to it down below so that you can sign up to be told when it's back in stock, if you're as excited as me. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon.